Today, February 24, 2021, my question for the day in the journal prompt, or something that I want to reflect on is describe the voices in your head. So this question was from the Daily Calm. It provides journal prompts or questions for reflection every after 10-minute meditation. So I've been doing this for maybe 50 days now, continuously, and I find it very helpful in understanding myself and empowering at the same time because I'm able to detach myself from the voices in my head and choose which ones to listen to. So the voices in my head, there are still some that are quite negative or fearful, doubtful. I have sometimes think what some there's a dialogue in my head, like for example last night I was sharing something in a group of people and trying to help someone with her fear, and someone sharing a negative experience that had an impact with his feeling about himself. So I was sharing, and while sharing, I was freely talking based on the thoughts that are coming in my head, ideas that I learned from before that could help them reframe the situation, what to focus on to combat the fear. But after my turn to talk and I'm just listening to the others, there's the voice in my head that says, why do you think it was helpful what you said? Do you think it was enough to help them? And do you think you're qualified to help them? There were those kinds of thoughts in my head. And at the same time, another voice um, spoke. There's this other voice that told me that you were coming from a place of contribution, you wanted to help them. It's up to them to interpret whatever words that you told them. And so for me, I felt like the question of whether you're qualified or not is not valid. It's just telling them what my experience is, what I learned from before, and just sharing that with them in the hope that it would help them. So it's just an intention. It's I'm basing it in intention. I had good intentions of helping, and I just shared what I know freely, and I think that's good enough. So right now, the voice of being critical to myself, of criticizing myself, is getting less and less. And I'm happy because meditation, affirmation helped me a lot to overcome the voices, the negative voices. My Facebook ads coach, Julian Canita, taught something very important before. He said that all the thoughts in your head are just thoughts. You can ask yourself if they are empowering or disempowering. So you can choose to release the disempowering ones and just embrace the empowering ones. After all, there's no right or wrong belief. It's just whether it's empowering or not. So the voices in my head are the ones opening up or causing me to believe things, and now I'm able to choose which ones to believe in.